everybody. So I was able to talk to the director of Bad Guys 2, Pierre Perifel, and that was really fun. This is just a really quick little interview. We just got 5 minutes, like on the second, so it wasn't a lot of time, but I feel like I asked some pretty good questions and got some good feedback from him. So it was a lot of fun. I hope you enjoy it. And I think the movie is one of the best action movies of the year. Just the animated action is so good. It's so fast. I love the way that combined the 2D and the CG, the hybrid mid action scene sometimes. It would go from being a punch that's CG to being hand drawn to being, within that same punch. That was so cool. And I liked the characters a lot. Overall, I thought it was very entertaining. So it was a real treat to get to talk to Pierre. And I'm grateful for everybody at Dreamworks and stuff who made that happen and let me see the film before I talked with him. And then I enjoyed it. So it was a perfect chance to get to talk with him. And like I said, I hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you think about all the different things that we talked about. And I hope you enjoy the film. I was very curious about what do you think is the maybe something that will surprise the audience about this compared to the first film?
Oh, definitely the size of it, and the roller coaster that it is. I think it's definitely a massive ride that leaves everybody kind of like exhilarated, a little exhausted, and definitely wanting to see more. I think that people are gonna be blown away by how much bigger this movie is compared to the first one.
Mm-hmm. Did you, in order to come up with the story, did you go off of the books at all, or was this totally an original idea?
It was an original idea. We're not following a storyline per se from the books. We definitely wanted to just start this story where we left the first film, and expand on our characters and just like really just explore what it means to be now good guys trying to reinsert a society and having to blend in, and they can't really get there because nobody wants them. So that was really fun, and that's a storyline that we wanted to explore and then bring. But then we would definitely have elements of the books that we would kind of be really interested in exploring, like having the bad girls, and which, by the way, in the book they're not bad, they are actually heroic characters, but we love these characters and these animals that were represented, and having a couple of gags and a couple of situation and location that we loved and wanted to embed in it. So it's a blend of starting with a fresh type of story and status quo, and then adding these elements that leads us to, well, having fun with our characters and having like the opportunity to build massive set pieces around them.
Do you have a personal favorite of the bad guys?
They are all definitely my babies, but like I think Mr. Wolf would be the dearest, the closest to me. Yeah, love to draw him. He's such a great character.
Was there a one of the bad guys that seemed like was the most popular amongst the audience from the first
Diane
movie?
Diane Foxington definitely is like
Mm.
up there. Yeah, she's the coolest. People love her. They love her. Everybody want her and Mr. Wolf to be together. It's kind of she's such a cool character. Yeah.
I think the thing that impressed me the most about the movie was just the action.
Thank you.
And what's the biggest challenge in animating those action sequences?
I think doing an action piece, and it's not just in animation, by the way, but doing an action piece for the sake of doing an action piece never works.
Mm.
If you don't have a strong character drive behind it. And I think that's what we managed to do pretty well. I think in these movies, it's like you're never lost and you always know what's the goal of that sequence of that action piece. And if as long as you can keep your audience hooked and interested in what's happening on screen, then your action piece is going to be interesting. Next to that would be, I mean, the how do you film it and what angle do you take from what is the point of view of that scene, and which kind of cameras do you want to use for a set piece? You can be a oneer with a crazy camera that's kind of like a handheld, or do you want like super high intensity cuts, or do you want something that's much more choreographed and fluid? So it's kind of making that choice and sticking to that choice.
Mhm. Is that kind of a collaborative experience working with the animators and the character animators, all of that to make it all work?
Oh yeah, of course. Oh, it's a big
Mhm.
team, and we're all very close to each other. You know, we work very much very closely together. I mean, like most of these people I've been working with for the last 15 to 18 years at the studio, so I know them very well. I know their talent. I know how good they are. I work with them as an animator myself, and know the pipeline quite well. But it definitely is a collaborative medium where I'm gonna just ask them to bring their own ideas so that we can build upon each step, And so it's easy just to have like a layer of storyboards and looking at it as the final thing. But it's not the way it works. You have to just keep building and keep refining and bring gags and bring ideas so that at the end the product is something that nobody's seen before.
Great. Well, thank you so much for taking
Of
time to talk
course,
with
it's
me.
my pleasure.
Are you a fan of Rachel's Reviews? Do you look forward to Family Movie Night, Female Film Critics panels, or the Talking Disney podcast? If so, please consider supporting the podcast by becoming a Patreon. As a patron, you get to access monthly events such as the watch-alongs and Q&As, where you get to talk to stars and find out the behind the scenes of the movie making industry. And you can pick what I review for Family Movie Night or even become a guest on the podcast. Podcasts and YouTube channels are expensive, and I really, really could use your help. I would so appreciate it. You also get to be a member of the Facebook group where we talk about all the films that we're seeing, and we have so much fun. Go to patreon.com/hallmarkies and select one of the Rachel's fan tiers. That's patreon.com/hallmarkies.
I'd like to thank Pierre for coming and talking with us. This was a lot of fun. I would love to hear your thoughts on all the different questions that we had. And if you had any other thoughts about the film, let me know in the comment section or on Twitter. And you can find me at Rachel's Reviews all over the place. I really appreciate your support. And I have an entire playlist with all of my director interviews. I have many, 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 including Tom Moore and other animation directors. So you definitely want to check out that playlist. And if you are listening on iTunes, please leave your ratings and reviews. That's the biggest way that you can help out my channel and my podcast. And it costs you nothing. And it really does help a lot to put in those reviews and ratings on iTunes. And if you're watching on YouTube, please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. That's what allows me to do things like this, is that if we get enough of those likes and subscribes, we're really close to 5K on the channel subscribers. And that would just be awesome to overcome that accomplishment, to achieve that accomplishment. So please definitely check that out. I would really appreciate it. And we have our patron group, which is the biggest way you can support everything that I'm doing. And you get to be part of monthly patron events. Like we have watch-alongs and Q&As from talent. And we also have our Facebook group. And we have early episodes, bonus episodes. I really try hard to make the Patreon worthwhile. So please, please take a look at it. I think you'll enjoy it very much. And then we have our merch store, which is a great way you get to support the channel. We have #animation junkie shirts. So that's so much fun. And a lot of other good movie inspired designs at the merch store. So check that out. And thanks again to Pierre. Really appreciate it. And we'll talk to y'all later. Bye.